I sat with the minister, and she said, oh, at first I got a message from Asenso.
Who was the then Deputy Chief of Staff
at
the presidency.
I remember it was a Saturday that I was going to entertainment review, and I got a WhatsApp message from him, and he said, oh, bro, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were there.
Oh, man.
But Madame Edna Nyame is a fine woman. She's a mother figure. You can work with her. So I'm sorry.
Wow.
I called him, and he said, oh, it was a mishap that happened. He didn't know. So lo and behold, he actually engineered that whole move for the woman.
To actually come take your position.
Yes.
Enunti Socrate Sarfo any Arnold Asamoah Baidu and a Halifax etna se ewo gentleman on gentleman a channel a ewo YouTuber e Arnold and ne dia na omotena ase no eho na Socrate Sarfo e ka se eye MPP aban mu na na nko gufado omo so no onya position as a director for executive director at the National Commission on Culture or the director or that anon the appointment ni man no ani bosom ekura okope dan ekope office e bibia we ya said o be sha adwuma ase ya pe o hwa and your friend say hwe any opposition ni de ya je afru nsemo ya dem obi foforo but that be park on my office ya na ko o say no kure ni went to for phone FS sector minister no aye Katona Fiku on na at that time no offer madam say oh that minim ho hwe that be minim ho hwe yen konkonko ya so o happen na je onya message efi Asenso Boakye ho say menua no kure ni opposition ni de maje e de ama oba Asenso Boakye na deputy chief of staff at that time enti ni position ne so ampa watra first staff house wo aje eye Socrate Sarfo a position no e de ma ye maame ye maame Edna Nyame ama pam babusunya Socrate Sarfo sam partners and one year pass asem na like ekobasa because wa na anwen da say ya man appointment ani bosomen okorowura mu a nanadumpo enya we say ya appointing impo say ono na executive director at the commission on culture abusunya yen konko tie Socrate Sarfo na o kan say asem ahe ne ye pa afise ani so de hu nyina aka ni trim eha eye Click TV Africa subscribe mami we are now liking we are commenting we can Click TV abusunya no yen ko tie Socrate Sarfo na o kan nsem na ode yaw e kan nsem asem hye nkrofo hu e wo party ni
Sarfo, how were you sacked?
Well, if you have put this out there, let me explain.
Please explain.
Okay. So I went to office one fine Wednesday. I went to a program. I got back.
Yeah. In your capacity as what?
As the executive director
of the National Commission on Culture. That was how you left the office when you were going to the program.
Yes.
Okay.
So I came back, and there was the director for planning and monitoring, Mr. Vacating, who came to my office and said, oh, a certain elderly woman has been here, and he said, she said she's been appointed as the new director. And he told her that, oh, we have one here. He said, well, she has a letter. He said, well, in that case, she should go and come. He will confer with me. So he came, and I said, well, I have no idea. So I called the minister, Honorable Afiku, and she said, oh, she also has no idea. So she will also inquire. I didn't hear anything again. A week later, I was there when the woman came. She didn't come to me. She came, and she went to the man again. And back and forth, the thing came public because the woman posted her letter.
Wow.
That is Madame Edna Nyame. She posted her letter. So it came up. Party faithfuls got up in arms, and everybody was like, no. And there were the industry people who were also saying, lie, it shouldn't happen. Lo and back and forth. I sat with the minister, and she said, oh, at first I got a message from Asenso.
Who was the then Deputy Chief of Staff the presidency.
I remember it was a Saturday that I was going to entertainment review, and I got a WhatsApp message from him, and he said, oh, bro, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were there.
Oh, man.
But Madame Edna Nyame is a fine woman. She's a mother figure. You can work with her. So I'm sorry.
Wow.
I called him and he said, oh, it was a mishap that happened. He didn't know. So lo and behold, he actually engineered that whole move for the woman.
To actually come take your position.
Yes. So I got a call from the presidency. The minister also called me, apologized that I should Catherine Afeku, that I should hold on. I said, well, it's your government. I can't say by force I'm going to take the position. And so once fine Sunday around 4 o'clock, I got a call from minister and said, well, she has also conferred with the presidency and they've come to an agreement that I should be the director for creative arts so that I can continue on handling the creative arts industry. By then, the creative arts agency has not been properly established. So I should continue with what I was doing with the creative arts. I said, okay. Then came the office. The woman actually sent me a letter that I should vacate the office.
So this time he sent it in her own accord.
She left it at the...
What I mean is it didn't come from the president, it came from her.
Yes. Okay. And I said, as for this office, I fixed it. You all contributed to it. So fine, you can take the position, but the office there, I fixed it. This is not like a promotion that you have all gotten through the civil service. We are all political appointees. I came first, I found a place, I fixed it. So you two find a place and also fix it. Back and forth, I realized that, look, it's not worth it.
It's unnecessary.
Yes. What I was doing to fix the challenge for the government, I have been relieved of it. So come on. So one fine Monday morning, I went, I packed everything and I left.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Clarify. I went to a government office. I packed everything and I left.
Sorry. When I say everything,
what about you?
Your
the things that personal, because I sent everything there. I remember when I went there first, I opened the office. There were cobwebs all over. And I have to clean the place, fix the lights.
It was non-existent until you went in there.
And you see, what people didn't know was that whole building, everybody had vacated from the building because the building was actually collapsing. There were 2 big trees by the building, and the roots have entered the foundation, and it has cracked the building into 2. There was also fire there years ago. So the how do you call it? The ground, what do you call it? You have been building. The floor.
Am I a mason? No, I've been building.
You've been building apartments. So the floor, the floor, wooden floor have all bent, and all you see on it is a carpet. So if you step, there are areas that if you step, you don't take care, you will come straight down. I had to fix everything, the lighting and everything.
Apart from the physical.
And also, they had cars that they've abandoned because there was no money to fix these cars. About 4 or so. I have to bring my own mechanics because the mechanic they had there, they owe him for years that he has been servicing and they've not paid. So he stopped working for them. So I had to now find a mechanic to fix the cars so that we can put them into use.
Sarfo, I don't know about Halifax, but for me, I think it was so unfortunate. Because before you, I had no knowledge as to where NCC office was. I didn't know what they did until you went into office. And I saw the kind of revitalization that you brought to that unit. After your assumption of office, I saw how industry folks were wazing in and out, coming out with ideas. And you and I and a few of us, we came up with a lot of ideas data collection. You know, you and I spearheaded a drive where we spoke to all the
industry associations.
Not just say, oh, Asama Socrate Eka appointment in the Nensa Eka ampa. Emma, certain minister no assign. So that it means that Omampani answer and shall Madame Edna the end of Mampani and a sign ye. So how come say if make it appointment? Na minister enya aware. If make it appointment, na company enya aware. How is that? Is this even possible?
Trying to fix, came up with a roadmap to fix the industry challenges.
And the little time that we spent in that office, I could see the joy in the faces of these creatives when they walk into your office, they have some conversations and then they walk out.
When you are in office, I would say that if you understand the challenge of the industry that you are heading, fixing it is a joy.
True.
And for me, like you said, everybody that passed through that office as an industry person could see solutions coming. And I bet you what hurts me today, that I went into politics, not because I want to be a politician, because I wanted to fix the industry. And I started fixing it. Just that if I had been left there for about
2 years.
Not 2 years, about 6 months, because what we were doing, we were just going to roll out. We've made the whole industry, and we're just about rolling out. Just 6 months. Things will have been different for the industry.
Interestingly, I also love the kind of support industry gave.
Oh, yes. And let me take this opportunity to thank the two of you. Thank the two of you. We've been friends, but in that office. And there's also one other person. Bulldog. Yes. And also Kofi Asamoah. Kufas. But the two of you, come on, you were with me every day. Every day. You were like working at my office rather than the airport.
My office, and I come to the office and we do
and we are looking at solutions and ideas and brainstorming and, oh, come on.
General, who signed your appointment letter as the director in charge of the National Commission on Culture?
Catherine Afeku. And all of us, because we were the committee that worked on the creative arts for Nana Ado's campaign. Myself, Kwesi Ajiman, Okreku Mante, Kojo Entry, Barbara, Benisa, Akofa, and Tofik. And then we have Kwame Sowu. So everybody was given a scepter to continue. And our committee was headed by Honorable Shelley Ayoko Botwe. So when we finished, then she told us that no, she's moving to Foreign Affairs. So Catherine is the one coming. So she signed all of us our letters.
So the Commission on Culture falls under the Ministry of Tourism. And the substantive minister appointed you there.
Yes.
And you actually took office.
Yes. And the letter states that through the
office of the president.
Yes, because you can't do it without informing us.
Who signed the letter of the other appointee?
The one she posted.
The president.
The president.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so let's make progress. So
does it mean the president was not informed?
I think so.
That there is a substantive appointee at that post?
I believe so. Sarfo, what do you think? Because clearly the president's letter supersedes that of the minister.
Because Akufo-Addo is one person, okay? Almost any decision he takes, he wants to get the sector minister involved. Anything you go and say, where is the sector minister? I mean, you go and say, Mr. President, your media is somewhere, say, where is Eugene Aye? Bring him on the top. You go and say, the health, you say, where is my minister for health? So does it mean because if they had told him that there was a and the president likes you know that. I'm sure.
I have a personal rapport with the president.
So there is no way he would know you are somewhere and sign a letter to get you
And you
out.
see, this is public. There are things that I can't substantiate, so it will be difficult.
Measured.
I'll be measured. But what I knew is that the president was surprised that there has been an appointment. Yes. Yes. For that one, I can tell you because he was surprised.
Changed much. If it has changed, how come there is a proper appointment of Gideon Ayikwe?
But did you get my point?
Yes, I get your point.
Yes, the president was surprised that
Maybe when Akufo-Addo writes his book one day, we'll find many surprises in that book. Maybe.
So you try to rope in the
yes, I'm saying that it hasn't changed much.
It hasn't.
Where there are.
And Sabusia, Click TV Africa. So create Sarfo, Eddie, I was a sabi before an earning year, no crane. I end the year pass here, Yaman appointment, no, any bosom cry. A appointment, no, Eddie Feeling, some executive director, the man National Commission on Culture. A difference of the mammy Edna, Yamin, Mammy Edna Yamin, a difference of Asenso Boakye, the dear new moon. Ejad need feeling some me come mama Edna Yamin. A higher Click TV Africa. Subscribe, mammy. We are now like and we are commenting about the Click TV Abusian home.